So, hey guys, how's it going? I was actually able to give a ride to a couple who turned out to be flat earthers already. It was kind of interesting because halfway through the conversation, the woman asked me if I had looked into flat earth at all, which made me laugh a little bit. They were a great ride to have. It was a lot of fun talking to them. The conversation was actually longer than just the 9 minutes of talking to them about flat Earth. The whole ride was like about 20 minutes. If you would like, I can go ahead and shoot you the whole ride if you want to listen to it. We were just talking about a bunch of other different topics. Uh, I totally forgot that I had this recording on my phone. It's been on there for a little while now. I hope you enjoy it. Look forward to talking with you if you have something to say in the comments. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching it. Well, that kind of ties into the whole federal government overreaching everything. The, the I looked it up the other day actually of when I was curious as to when the federal government took over the school systems, and you'd be surprised.
A lot more recent than we
Yeah.
think.
Because I had a theory on it about like the moon landings, about
By all
space, and about everything.
Let's hear it.
And so I dug into it, and it turns out it happened in 1965 was when they took over, which matches. Because in my head I was like, if it happened anytime in the 60s, from 60 to 69 to 72, I know exactly why it was done. And it matched up perfectly, and I was like, oh shit. I think that the whole point of taking over the educational system was to teach you that you're a spinning pear monkey. Honestly. To make you think that you are a monkey that developed on a spinning wet ball, zipping around the universe at like 500,000 miles an hour, yet nobody feels the movement, nobody sees anything change. The stars are the same every night. Yeah, no, not happening, dude. Not happening no more. No, yeah. So it's weird that it matched up perfectly, and I don't know. I started really digging into things. I started taking apart like gravity and stuff like that. Like gravity is completely bunk. There's no way you can tell what the mass of something is just by looking at it. If there was a barrel sitting over there on the sidewalk, you would not be able to tell how much that barrel weighed, the mass of that barrel. And then people argue with me about, oh, well, we have mass spectrometers and stuff like that. We have ultrasound to tell what's inside the earth. And it's like, yeah, so now you're standing on top of that barrel. I give you a baseball bat and a pair of earplugs so you can listen into what's going on inside of it. Beat the hell out of it all you want. Tell me what I filled it up with. You still don't know. You don't know if it's water, if it's Kool-Aid, if it's Gatorade, if it's pudding. It could be concrete for what you know. Because you haven't opened it and been inside, you got no idea. And they keep showing us this freaking candy core center of a picture.
How do you know?
Looks like a freaking gobstopper.
Yeah, we've never been there.
Deepest hole, 8 miles. They tell us it's 4,000 miles down. That's a far cry. 8 miles, 4,000 miles. I mean, just put that in scale. 15 miles down, it could be freaking, it could be freaking, just a layer of bleach all over the underside. Nobody knows. Hell, 15 miles down, there could be a layer that's like 100 feet deep of like pure gold that goes around. Who knows? But, they don't. I don't, so I can't use that, and they want to tell you the distance of everything.
Like a flat Earth conspiracy?
I was at the Salton Sea last Sunday for the independent investigation group was at the Salton Sea, and they invited a bunch of people that are looking into the flat Earth, and we all went out there.
and they totally botched the test. I think on purpose. Because what we've learned over the last, like, I've only been looking into this for about a year, year and a half. And there's guys that have been doing it for a little bit longer than I have. And they've been doing tests and experiments and stuff for a while. With, like, high-powered cameras and stuff. Oh, it's alright. And they noticed that the conditions need to be right to be able to see, right, these claims of being able to see 30 miles away. You need good conditions. You can't do it at 12 o'clock in the afternoon when the water's beating down, the sun's beating down on the water, creating a layer that looks like a mirror. All right, you can't do that, especially when you zoom in. Because anytime you zoom in, if you've ever used a zoom camera, if whatever you're looking at when you're zoomed, if it moves just a little bit, it can move completely out of your focus because you're so close into it. And these guys completely missed all that, didn't take any of that into account. They saw exactly what they thought and what they wanted to see by doing it at that time. So good. So kind of pissed a bunch of us off. So we're actually, oh no, it's fine, because we invited them out for a retest. We re-invited National Geographic to come back out as well. We invited any of the news groups that were out there to come back. And yeah, we're going to go out there and just, excuse the language, but we're going to shove it up their ass.
I think it's becoming a lot more widely known about the shape of the earth and the bowl that they've been feeding us since we were little, right?
Yep.
There's just too many things that don't make sense. And I think about it, we were in Lake Tahoe not too long ago. And as I was in the plane, we were in the plane coming home, and you could see the sun and the direction and the horizon itself, and we never noticed that damn curve at 35,000 feet up in the air.
What I like is that you'll have a lot of people argue with you that you can see the boats disappear and go out over the ocean.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that means that you're able to see the curve going away from you. So first off, where's the curve that's going across your vision? Like 30 miles across your vision. There is no curve. These people like to argue. It's ridiculous. Even people like Neil deGrasse Tyson says that the reason you don't see the curve is because you're not tall enough and you can't get high enough to see the curve.
So he says that the Earth is also pear-shaped.
Yeah, you also live on a potato.
So it's towards where that big F-150 is?
Gotcha.
That's where we are.
But yeah, if you guys want to check some stuff out, I actually have a channel on YouTube.
You have a page on YouTube?
Yeah. I have a video up there of arguing with the guys of the investigation team at the Salton Sea.
Oh God, your voice sounds familiar. I may have seen you already, because I look into that a lot. What's your,
my channel name is my name. It's Josh Walker. If you type in Josh Walker Uber, all my videos will pop up.
Okay if I look you up?
Go for it, dude. It's fine.
Cool.
Like I have a conversation with the shortstop for the Angels, some engineer that was building the Rams stadium, like a neuroscientist, a SpaceX employee. I have a lot of interesting conversations.
Cool.
So.
Good luck to you. I hope you continue with the.
Oh yeah. Search. Well, we're actually, like I said, we're going back out there on the 27th.
Where is it that you're going?
The Salton Sea.
The Salton Sea.
But.
Okay.
You guys know that there's meetups out around here.
I have no idea.
Yeah, dude.
I'd look at the videos.
Last Friday, there was a group of like 100 flat earthers that met up. You know who Mark Sargent is?
It sounds familiar, but no.
The Flat Earth Clues? This guy.
I watched this procedure on space.com.
All right.
It was clearly done.
Him, Patricia Steer, Rob Skiba, all showed up in Arcadia last weekend, and we were all chilling. It was a big ass party. It was like 100 people.
That's cool.
And then we had like an after dinner afterwards, where there was like over 20 people in the restaurant. And then 2 days later, we went out for the test. So.
Good luck to you. I hope
Alrighty,
this
guys.
one goes really good.
Oh,
And
dude,
then
we're gonna.
gather more information.
We're actually gonna do it at night and put lights in the balloons.
Yes, that sounds great. Well, I look forward
Alrighty.
to seeing something about it on your page.
Alrighty.
Channel.
Have a good night or a good day, afternoon, whatever it is.
Great conversation. Thanks.